attend online examination and how to attempt your online exam. So we are going to start with the session, students. I'll be sharing my screen. Hope my screen is visible to everybody. Am I audible? You can just write down in the chat box. Okay, fine. So let us start with the session, students. So welcome you all in the session of training on conduct of LPU's online examination, students. So we are going to start with the session. In this session, I'll be dividing the session into three different sections. The first section will be related to the structure of training, what journal guidelines, pre-preparation, how to attempt examination, points to remember while you are coming for the examination, and what do nots you have to do in between the examination, and what are the unfair mean cases. We are going to discuss about that. After that, in the second section, I'm going to discuss about the interface, as well as I'm going to share you the whole demo of how you are going to attend your examination, how you will give your examination on the actual interface. So there will be a demo about the MyClass platform on which you are going to give your examination. And in the third section, we are going to have the discussion about your points, your problems, or if you have any queries related to the session or the guidelines, we are going to discuss that also. So let us start with the journal instruction first. So what are the journal guidelines which we are going to follow? Regarding the journal guidelines, we are going to start with the platform, pattern, time availability, proctoring, as well as helpline number. So starting with the platform, the exam will be conducted on MyClass platform. So you are all aware of MyClass platform on which you are going to give your examination, as you have attended your online classes as well. So going through the MyClass platform, let us see how you can log in to the test page and you can reach on that particular page. So talking about the test page, the first method is that you can visit the web page with the URL myclass.lpu.in. If you will see the picture, this will be the first page which you will be redirected while you are going to open the myclass.lpu.in. Once you will open this website, you are going to add your credentials on the MyClass login page. The credentials will be your username, that is the registration number, and your password, whatever which is given by the university. Once you will log in with that username and password, you are going to redirect to the test page. Second method is by clicking on the virtual class or exam on the homepage of the LMS. So if you will log in to your dashboard, once you will log into the dashboard, you will be redirected on the dashboard page. So where you will see on the left blue pane, there is a virtual class link as well as the exam link. So you can use either the virtual class or the exam link, from where you can directly redirect to the test page. Now, discussing about the pattern, the type of courses which you are going to go through, we have two different type of courses. Type 1 courses are the mixed type paper. That is a combination of objective and subjective questions. So student, all courses except these three courses, that is the EPA 204, EPA 515, and EPA 516. Instead of these three courses, all the courses, they come into the mixed type paper, or we can say combination of subjective and objective questions. In the case of type 2 courses, only objective type paper, That is, only MCQs will be there on the question paper. And these courses are specifically mentioned here, that is EPA 204, EPA 515, and EPA 516. And only in these type 2 type of papers, the calculators are not allowed. So the courses which lie into the type 2 courses, that is EPA 204, EPA 515 and 516, there will be no subjective questions. Only objective type of question will be there. So do remember, all rest of the courses, it may lie into any of the program. They come into the type 1 courses, and they will have both mixed type combination of questions, that is objective type as well as subjective type. Talking about the pattern, the bifurcation of the marks, if you will see in the type 1 courses, mix of MCQs and subjective questions are there. That is, you will be getting 20 MCQ questions of 2 marks, and you will be getting the time limit of 2 minutes individual for each question. So there will be an individual time limit for each question where you can answer that question in 2 minutes. Rest, you will be getting the 3 subjective type questions that will carry 10 marks, and in total they will be of 70 marks. So you will be getting 6 questions in 3 different sections. Internal choice will be there. You have to do 1 from 2. That is, you are going to use 26 minutes for just writing the subjective question and uploading that within the 26 minutes. So in total, the total duration of the type 1 courses will be 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. Talking about type 2 courses, only MCQs will be there. They will be 45 MCQs, where the MCQs are going to be of 2 marks, and 2 minutes time will be allotted for the individual MCQ question to be solved. So in total, 90 minutes will be given to you with 90 marks in total for all the MCQs for type 2 courses. And the basic thing which you must remember, even note that there will be no negative marking in all type 1 or type 2 examinations. So whatever the courses which come into the type 1 or type 2 courses, there will be no negative marking for those courses even. Now, this whole examination will be proctored. So the proctor is going to proctor you at microscopic level, as well as he is going to watch your all the we can say the whole examination session, and he will be guiding you with all the guidelines. He will be monitoring you with all the tools that are AI based. So do remember, if you are using any unfair mean, you are not obeying the rules of and even the guidelines given by the proctor, you will be marked as UMC. So you will be continuously under the supervision of the proctor. Do remember this thing. Any misconduct, if done during the exam by you, will be lead to the disciplinary action. So do remember, it's a proctoring exam. So a human proctor will be there who is going to proctor you while the whole session. Now, in case of any helpline, like you need some help, or maybe you are not able to join, or any type of problem is there in between the session, you can use this helpline number, that is 01824 520 500. And you may contact in between that 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on all working days. If your exams are going to be from 9 to 7, so this number is going to be available, and the RMC team is going to handle your queries during that examination session. Now, going through the next part, that is the pre-preparations, what are required. For the pre-preparations, you need to have the date sheet. You must see your date sheet, system requirements, internet facility, room setup, as well as the basic stationery. So going through the date sheet, once you are coming for the examination, you must check your date sheet on LMS. So how you can check? Once you will log into the LMS, use the path, that is on the top, you will see a menu bar where you can see the Exam Connect menu. So from the Exam Connect menu, you are going to select date sheet. Once you will select date sheet, you will be getting the access of your date sheet, your examination, the date and the time, as well as you can go through the guidelines related to the exam, which are also available along with the date sheet. Now, the system requirement, for system requirement, the exam will be, it can be given through two different modes. So there are two modes, mode 1 and mode 2. Through laptop or desktop with minimum 2 GB RAM, students, you can use either laptop or desktop for giving your examination. It must have a minimum of 2 GB RAM. Talking about the mode 2, you can also give your examination through smartphone with the minimum of 2 GB RAM and using its browser settings. It is preferred that you must give your examination with mode 1, that is by using the laptop or desktop, so that the questions are fully visible without any problem. So it is recommended that students, you must give your examination through mode 1 because the resolution of the screen is high as well as it is wide than the smartphones. So it will be easily visible to you and you can easily see the question and answer to the particular question as well. Now talking about the operating system and the browser requirements on that operating system. So the operating system, if you are using a Windows operating system, so students, you must have a browser like Google Chrome 80 plus or Edge Pro browser 80 plus, which is compatible with Windows. Linux, again, Google Chrome 80 plus, it is compatible. Macintosh operating system, like you are using a MacBook or Mac Pro, then you can use Google Chrome 80 plus. If you are using an Android phone or Android tablet, any other device which has Android operating system, you must have a Google Chrome 80 plus. And if you are using an iOS operating system, maybe you are using an iPhone or maybe using a iPad, so you need to have the Safari 13.0 and above, on which you can open the My Class platform from where you are going to give your examination. Now, the main important things, that is the hardware which you required, and it must be functional in the entire examination, that is the webcam and microphone. You are not allowed to enter in the exam if from both the things they are not available or they are not functional. So a functional web camera and microphone are prerequisites for attempting the exam. In the event of unavailability, the MyClass platform will prohibit the candidates from proceeding to initiate the exam. Do remember this thing. So you must have your web cameras and microphones available with you, which are in working state, and they must be functional in the entire session of the examination. Now, when you are coming for the exam, students, once you are going to start with the test, you have to undergo the environment check. So this environment check will have the check on the parameters like your operating system, your browser settings, your audio, web camera, and microphone settings. Only then you will be allowed to move or proceed to the next part. Otherwise, if any of the things are not available and they are not okay on the parameter check, you are not allowed to proceed to the examination. Do remember, your web camera and microphones are very important. They must be available in entire examination, and this you have to see at your end, and you have to uh, keep them functional in the entire examination. Only then you will be allowed to proceed to the examination part. Now, talking about the internet facility, student must guarantee the availability of the consistently active internet connection with the minimum speed of 2 Mbps throughout the entire examination. So students, this thing must be ensured at your end. University is not liable to give you the internet connection or the arrangement. So you must see that minimum of 2 Mbps speed throughout the entire examination is with you. And there must be a plan B with you, students. You must have a backup connection. If you are using a broadband connection, you must have a mobile connection with you, so that if any urgency or maybe sometimes there is some issue with the network is not working, or maybe some network goes down, you can redirect to the next part. I know many of the questions are there, some of the hands have been raised, but students, I'll recommend you to just keep your questions with you. We are going to give you the entire description about how you can attend your examination. So let me just complete this, and in the third session, like after the demonstration of the whole examination interface, I'm going to take your views also, and even whatever your questions are there, we are going to answer that question also. Or you can do one thing, you can just write in the chat box also. I can see afterwards. Okay, so let me just complete that. Now, talking about the internet facility, it is available for the student to arrange all like an alternative connection or a backup internet connection with you, so that in the case of uh, let's suppose the internet is not available, you can just have the backup of the other internet facility. Now, talking about the room setup, how you are going to prepare your room. So following items, they are going to be taken care while you are setting up your room for the uh, end term theoretical examination. It must have an adequate lighting. Lighting must be there. Proper lighting should be there. Noise-free, isolated room, so that the room which you are using, it must be noise-free, and there must not be any type of background noise, which must be minimal. Availability of the chair and table, set up to sit in a proper posture. So students, you must sit in a proper posture so that your like the above body portion, that is half of the portion, is visible, as well as what you are writing on the sheet. The sheet must be visible, and the tabletop is visible, so that the proctor can see you properly, and there is a proper visibility of the student, so that he can monitor you if you are not using any unfair mean or not cheating from somewhere. So charging facility, that is the electricity backup for the entire duration of the examination, must be there. You must have the facility of charging, that is the switch and plug must be with you while you are sitting in the room, and you must be alone in the room. The room where you are going to sit and give your examination must be isolated. No one else must be there in your room. Okay, so do remember this thing. Next is, this is the type of the posture you must maintain in your entire examination. So if you will see here, the sheet is visible, as well as the tabletop. Your half body portion is visible, and what you are writing, it is properly visible to the proctor that the student is writing without any unfair mean, or he is not cheating from anywhere. So this is the type of room setup you have to set up. Then, about the basic stationery which you are going to use, the following item must be kept readily available to avoid any unnecessary hustle during the exam. So all the necessary items like pen, pencil, scale, rubber, sharpener, etc., they must be available with you while you are coming for the examination. So you are not allowed to move here and there in between the examination. You cannot stand up and move to get something, or there will be no facility for you to, or even you are not given permission to go to washroom or anywhere, or maybe you are not allowed to fetch water also. So you must have your water bottle with you. So in the entire examination, you have to sit and you have to give your exam on there only. After finishing your exam, you can stand up. So enough printed answer sheets format, they must be there with you. So I'm going to share you the next year, that is also available, next year one, which shows the guideline and how you are going to give your examination. So we are going to give you the template of the sheet, that is a PDF file. You have to take the printout on the blank sheets. Okay, so blank A4 size sheets, you have to take the printout, and on that particular template, you have to give your subjective questions. You have to write down your subjective question, and you have to upload that sheet also. So let us talk about the points to be noted here. It is like, it would be the responsibility of the student to ensure that all the requirements of the guidelines related to internet, room setup, environment must be met as per the guidelines. So you have to ensure at your end that you have the proper facility of the internet with the backup facility, as well as proper electricity is there and backup. You must charge your laptops or the devices which you are going to use for your examination. That must be charged and properly in working state. You must have your web cameras as well as the mics. They are functional, so that you can use them anywhere, anytime, with no interruption. Now, coming to how to attempt the exam, we are going to discuss about how to attempt the exam within the this session. So I'm going to give you the demo about that also. Now, discussing about points to remember in the exam. So students, display of questions, they are going to be in sequential order. That is, you are going to attempt questions one by one, and no skipping of the questions will be there, or jumping from one to particular question. It is not allowed. You can just jump to the next uh, succeeding question, but you cannot proceed, or you cannot see the previous one. Once you have missed that question, it is not going to come back. Do remember, it's a unidirectional test. You cannot jump. Let's suppose you are giving the answers of the MCQs. So if you are on MCQ 1, you cannot jump directly to 10th or 15th or 20th. So you must give your examination sequentially. So the application not allowed you to jump even, and they are not going to give you any type of button also. So there will be a sequential test where you are going to get the different questions, and it is unidirectional. So that means that you have to click next, and then the next question will appear. And for every question, there will be individual 2 minutes time for MCQs, 26 minutes for the subjective type question. So you have to attempt the MCQ within the 2 minutes. If you fail to attempt the question within the 2 minutes, if the time lapse, then it will be automatically skipped and you will be getting the next question, but you are not allowed to see the previous question. Okay, do remember this thing. So skipping of the question is not allowed. Question may be skipped by clicking the next button. Skip questions cannot be attempted later. So this is also there. If you skipped any question or it is auto skipped, you will be marked 0 for that particular question. Do remember this thing. Now, talking about the time per question, 2 minutes for the MCQ. I have given you the time limit. Then 26 minutes for the subjective question for writing and uploading to the interface. So writing and uploading both are there included within the 26 minutes. So preferably, I'll say you use 18 minutes for writing your question. After writing your question, do have 8 minutes in which you can upload the question into the interface, because sometimes there may be disconnectivity of the internet, or maybe whatever you clicks the picture from the mobile, they are not fine, or maybe they are blurred. So you have to change that also. So you have to repeat the process. So that's why I'm saying that you must use a backup plan. You must have 8 minutes, ample of 8 minutes with you, so that you can upload within those 8 minutes also. So time availability on the top right corner, I'm going to show you in the interface also. And the questions auto skip after the time is lapsed, they are not going to come. Talking about the answer sheet, I'm going to give you the next one also. So it has all the information available which you have to fill out also. So each uploaded page should adhere to this format. Answer given on any other page, like what I'm sharing with you in next one, you have to give the answer within that template only. So if we are giving answer on any other sheet or any other template, it will not be evaluated and it will be not considered for evaluation as well. Do remember this thing. So the PDF which I'm going to share, you have to use that only. Talking about the important points, presentable attire while appearing in the examination must be there. Students, you must be in a proper attire while you're giving your examination. It is not mandatory that there will be any specific type of dress code, but you must be in a presentable attire while you're coming for the exam. Again, I'm saying mic and web camera, they are the devices which should be functional throughout your examination session. Student must sit straight on the table and chair facing the camera. You cannot see here and there. If you found like watching here and there or moving your head, that is also a part of, we can say, unfair mean, and maybe you are cheating from somewhere. That is not allowed. So the proctor can block you, and even if you try to do the same task again and again, you will be exempt from the expelled from the exam, as well as you will be marked as UMC. In that case, you will be expelled from that particular semester. You have to give the examination again. So do remember this thing. These are the points which you have to remember there. Now, what do nots you have to just keep in mind while you are coming in the examination. No one should be around you, students. You should be alone in the room. No unauthorized gadgets, electronics, earphone, etc. can be used within your exam. So it is not allowed. It is prohibited. No study material on the text. Either it can be your course book of some other course. It is not allowed. No text material, nothing like books or other pages, extra pages must not be there. Only the pages which I am going to show you in an extra one, that must be taken print out with you, that are blank, so that you can fill out while you are coming for the examination. No switching of the windows. You cannot switch the windows, or you cannot switch on the tabs, because it will not allow you. The uh, application is very smart. It will not allow you to switch the windows. It will directly block you. No turning off the cameras or microphone. Do remember this thing. You cannot turn off the cameras or microphone within your entire examination. No background noises. So minimal background noise must be there. No misbehavior with the proctor is very important. You have to adhere the guidelines. You have to follow the guidelines given by the proctor, and you cannot misbehave with the proctor. Misbehaving with the proctor will be treated as an unfair mean, and you will be getting a UMC for that also. Do remember, it's a strict instruction for everybody. Whatever the proctor says, you have to follow strictly. Do not use in the exam, that is, what the feed on the camera you are getting in this pictures, it must not be like that. Your half picture or the half portion of your face must not be there. You must be fully visible, what I have shown you earlier. Anyone seen with you inside the room, it is not allowed. You will be marked as UMC for that also. Partially visibility of your body or your face, it must not be there. So this type of visibility on the camera, it will be the state where you can be blocked by the proctor. So this is the feed which should be there while you are giving throughout the exam. So like this, the posture will be there in which you are going to sit and give your examination. Talking about the unfair mean cases, students should be mindful that engaging in any form of misconduct, as mentioned earlier, such as cheating, misbehavior with the proctor, indisciplinary action, use of unauthorized gadgets or equipments, or failure to follow any of the above provided instructions may result in initiating of the UMC, that is unfair mean cases, against them. So do remember, there must not be any type of misbehavior or cheating with the proctor. So any indisciplinary action which has been done within the examination, it can lead to unfair mean cases. The UMC can be initiated against you in that. Now, the important point which you remember with, which is basically related to the plagiarism check of the answer sheets. So your answer sheets are going to undergo through plagiarism check. That means if you are writing something, it must be in your own language. You cannot copy from somewhere. You cannot use any Google, because any other device, they are be prohibited within the examination as well. But even students, what I'm saying, if you are learning from somewhere, maybe you are learning from some website, some material which is on the internet, and you are directly writing that material, maybe 2 lines or 3 lines, they are going to be marked as plagiarism. And even if intentionally you have not written, accidentally you have written, you have just crammed those lines and you have written like that only, if 2 lines are same, you will be marked as UMC for that also. It will be coming under the plagiarism. So do remember the points. So these were the points which you have to remember, the guidelines which you have to follow while you are coming for the examination. So up to this part, we have seen that how you are going to give your examination. Now I am going to share you with the answer sheet, the template which you have to use, students. So let me just share with you. So I'm going to share you the answer sheet format. So this is the answer sheet format which you have to use in your entire examination. Okay. So students, if you are coming for the exam, you must have the printouts of these answer sheets. So this is the template which you have to use. If you will see here, we have the registration number, the course code, the date of the exam, time of the exams, the question number, as well as the page number. That is page numbers which are going to be the pages which you are going to use within your examination. Let's suppose you write a single question within 3 pages. So you must write one of three, then two of three, then three of three. And do remember, if you are printing this sheet, you must not print at the back of this page also. If you are printing one side, do not print both the sides, because maybe you are writing exam with the pen. So the impression of the pen can be at the back of the page, which can also be not visible while you are going to upload it to the interface. So there may be a problem with the evaluator that he cannot keep the material is partially seen, or maybe an impression of the back text is also there. So do remember this thing. And at the end, students, you have to just sign out. So you have to do the signature. So student signatures are there where you have to sign. If you are using 2 sheets in a question, you have to sign both the sheets. If you are using 3 sheets, you have to sign 3 sheets. So for a particular subjective question, for an individual question, you may use maximum to maximum 4 sheets, minimum 1. Okay. So not much than 4. So this was about the answer sheet, how you are going to use. So let me just view some of the questions which are there. Yeah, there is restriction. I think one of the student has asked this question, Muhammad. So yes, Muhammad, there is a restriction. Muhammad Mubashir, John. So there is a restriction of 4 pages. Okay, you cannot use more than 4 pages. Word limit is not there. I think one of the student is also there. So no minimum word limit, but the page limit is there. Okay. So it's, yeah, page 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. Like this, you have to write. It's important, Garima. Basically, the mock test is for your convenience only. So you have to give the mock test so that you can get familiar with the original environment of what you are going to do. You have to write within those pages, students. So I have given you the template. So you can use this template also. In the case of, just a minute, let me just check some few questions are also there. If the internet connection, disconnects during C, I'll tell you the clock, once it has been started, the individual clock as well as the total duration clock, it is not going to stop for you. Okay. So either in the case of disconnection, maybe your computer may halt in between, or there is some type of disruption in between the computer, or maybe there is any internet disconnectivity. So the clock is going to, it will be working. It is not going to stop. The time which has been lapsed in between, it is not going to come. So I'll just give you a brief case. Then we are going to discuss about the interface. Then I'm going to take some questions also. So students, do remember, when you are going for your examination, while you are writing, let's suppose you are writing a subjective question, and you may have left with 5 minutes to upload. You have written the whole question. You have taken the pictures. You were going to upload the pictures. In between that, there is a problem in the internet and you disconnected somehow. But you will restart that test. The time which has been lapsed in between this process, it is not going to come. So what are the time which has been wasted in between that, it is not going to come, and the clock is going to increment its time. Okay. Natural noise is nothing. I'm just saying minimal noise. Okay. So it must not be a noise which is disturbing the whole thing. So maybe it is going to disturb your thing also. So there is no negative marking, Dheeraj. I have given you in PPT also that no negative marking is there. You can answer either of the question. Subjective question times, it is basically the time is going to be 26 minutes. I'm going to answer these all questions. Just see the how you're going to upload it on the interface. You can like most of your questions will be answered in that session only. Okay, so let me just share my screen and I'll just give you a demo how you are going to going through your examination session. Okay, so I'm going to share you the window as well. Okay, so I'm just going to open from the main. So you have to open this myclass.lpu.in. Okay, so this is the website. So I'm going to share you in the chat box also. So this is the website which you can directly open. Okay, so the URL myclass.lpu.in. From here, you have to log in with your credentials. Once you will log in with your credentials, you will be redirected on this page. You will see certain tiles. You have to select test. Once you will select test, take test. The second tile. Once you will click on take test, you will see that this is the screen on which you will see different tests. So this is a mock test. So I'm going to start with the mock test. I'm going to open the first test. I'll click on this. If you will see here, like I am going to click once, it is going to access my camera also. Okay, so let us see, just a minute. Okay, so okay, let me just check the camera. I think there is some issue with the camera. Just a second. Okay, so I think now it will be resolved. Yeah, because I am giving my session with Zoom, so that's why it is not allowing me, because my camera is used somewhere else. So that's why it is not allowing me to enter into the camera. So I'm just going to share my screen now. So now if you can see that my camera is open now. Okay. So what you have to do, this is the environment check which you have to perform. So we have started from here. Like when you will come, you have to open the test. Once you will click on open test, this camera is going to detect your picture, as well as certain parameters are going to be checked from here. Now, My web camera is okay, my microphone is okay, my operating system browser is okay. You have to click on this, click here to check audio. Once you will click on the check audio, you have to click yes. Once you will click yes, all the parameters are going to check okay. After that, you will see that proceed to test button is going to open. So this will enable only when you are going to have the environmental check parameters okay. Once you will click on this, you will be redirected on the next page where you will see that there will be the screen on which you can see the entire test details as well as the journal instructions. So the section 1 will contain 20 questions of 2 marks. That will be individual time of 2 minutes will be there. Again, section 2 will be there, in which you have to attempt one question from 2 subjective questions. There is an internal choice. So you will be getting 26 minutes. Again, section 3, 2 descriptive questions. Then again 27 minutes. And for the section 4, 2 questions, you have to attempt one. And there you will be getting 27 minutes for writing also. Now I'm going to start the test. Once I will start the test, students, I'm not going to see the screen as well also. So, but I'm going, like, I'll be sure that you are going to see each and everything. So once I will start the test, this is the interface which you will see. So on the screen, you will see that on the top, this you will get your registration number as well as unit 1, section 1 of 17. So this is a demo test. You will be getting 17 question here, but in the original test, you will be getting 20 questions. So 1 of 1, marks 2. On the right top corner, you will see that there are 2 individual clocks. So one is the individual clock for this question, and other one is the clock which is for the total examination, that is for 2 hours. So the question left time will be like 1 minute and 21 seconds are there. This is the journal instruction section from where you can see the journal instructions. Then you can just chat with the super proctor also. And even if you want to chat with the proctor, you can click from here. And from this particular icon, you can just chat with the proctor also. You can just write down the message, hello. So you can directly chat here. Okay. So he is going to answer you. He is watching you, and he is also monitoring you, your each and every small action. It is going to be watched by the proctor. So do remember, do not use any unfair mean while you are giving your exam. On the footer section, you will see that there is a next button, which will take you to the next question. Now I'll answer the first question. Let's suppose I'll answer this question for second option, and I'll click on next. So it will ask me, you want to proceed to next question? I'll say yes. So once I will click on this, I'll be proceeding to the next part. So this is the next question on which you have to answer. Like this, which of the following, like father of communal electrolytes, they are going to be there? So if you will see, we have 4 options. From here, you can select one. And now I'm going to show you if you are not giving any answer. Let's suppose you have wasted your time and the time lapsed. So it is going to automatically auto skip this question to the next part. So if you will see here, the time left is 1 minute and 24 seconds. So let the time just goes by. So once it is lap, it will auto it is going to skip that question, and it is moving further to the next part. Okay. So now we are going to see that. So I think we have to wait for just a minute. Let us see. Okay, so we are left with 47 seconds. We are left with 44 seconds. So just a minute. We have to wait for a few seconds more so that we can see the output. See, if I'm going to see your chat also, see there is a message by the application that you cannot move out to any other screen. So it will directly block you. So this type of message will be there if I am going to change my screen or I'm switching over to the next screen. So do remember, you cannot do anything. You have to just give your exam. You can just select these buttons only. So now 10 seconds are left. So let us see. It is going to auto skip. I have not answered any question. So I have not checked any of the question. So it is going to directly skip and it will move to the next part. See, it has directly skipped and it has saved successfully. So that means that whatever answer you have answered, let's suppose you have select one of the option also. So that is also going to be saved. If you have not selected, that means you will be getting a 0 for that. Okay. So do remember, it is also auto skipped, so that if you are in between, like let's suppose the time is lapsed, in that particular case, it is going to jump to the next part. So now I am going to proceed to the next part. So let's suppose we have to give some answers also, because we have to proceed to the subjective question. So if you will see, just see the check next button. It is going to open after few seconds. So this is because this next button, if somebody accidentally click on the button, he cannot skip any question, because if this type of check is not there, let's suppose somebody click twice on the next button, so he may accidentally skip his question and he can lose marks. So in that case, this interface is very smart. Students, if you click on the next button, it will give you a message first. After that, there will be a halt of 3 seconds, so that the next question will appear as well as the next button is going to enable after that. So the chance of accidentally skipping the question is also not there. So like this, I'm going to answer few questions so that I can just move to the subjective part. So if you will see here, again, the next button is going to take few seconds and then it is going to appear. So I am going to just answer few questions. We are on the 9th question, so we have to answer still more questions as well. So I hope all of you have understood how you are going to give your examination and the multiple choice questions. So we are going to proceeding to the next part, where I am going to show you the subjective questions also, how you are going to attempt the subjective question. So let me just complete with this. So like this, you have to answer each and every multiple choice question by just clicking on the correct option. Okay, so this is purely no negative marks are there. You can answer each and every question. If you will skip any question, you will not like you have not selected any of the choice. Maybe if luckily the choice what you have selected, it is correct, you will be getting marks. But if no choice is there, that means you are going to get 0 for that answer. Okay, so do remember, just see, and by clicking on the correct answer, you can have marks also. So like this, 14 questions have been answered. So let us just see. Again, I am selecting one of the part. Now I'm proceeding. So we have answered the MCQs. Now this is the part where you will see that we have the subjective type of question. So in the case of subjective section, students, you will be getting 2 questions, what I have shown you. So this is the second section in which you will be getting 2 questions and you have to attempt one. So if you will see here, this is the next button. You are going to click on next button. So there are 2 questions. Only in this section, you are going to get the previous button. In the entire examination, you are not going to get any previous button. Okay. And you cannot move backward. But here, because you have an internal choice between the 2 questions, that's why there is a previous and next button. So this is one of the optional question and this is the option second. So you have to attempt a single question from this particular section. So how you are going to attempt that also, we are going to see that. So let us see that also. So students, what we have to do, you are going to use a sheet. So I'm just going to open the camera. So this is the camera. So what I have used here. So if you will see here in this camera section, I'm going to give you the demo about how you are going to upload the question. So if you will see here in this particular demo, this is the sheet which you have to use. Okay. And now let's suppose you have written the answer on the sheet. Okay. How you are going to upload this sheet? So for uploading the sheet, what you have to do, you have to use your mobile phone. So in the mobile phone, let's suppose if I am using an Apple phone, so what you are going to do, you are going to open Safari. So once you will open Safari, you have to open My Class. So like this, I'm going to open My Class. From My Class, you have to enter. So let us just enter into the My Class. Once you will enter, you have to click on Test. After that, Take Test. So once you will click on Take Test, you will be coming on the same screen what I have shown you. Now from here, you not select Open Test, but you have to select Scan and Upload. So on any particular question you are, this application is going to sync that question. Now from here, you have to scan and upload. You will click on scan and upload. Once you will click on scan and upload, you will see this button of camera. Now from here, this camera button, you have to select the sheet. So I'm going to just click the picture of the sheet. Once you will click the picture of the sheet, you have to click on use picture. Once you will click on use picture, let's suppose you are using 2 pages. So what you have to do, again, you have to click the picture. So you will click on the picture. Let's suppose I am going to click on the picture. And now I will again use the next picture. So let's suppose I'm using 3 sheets. So I'm going to again click one picture. So I'm going to click that picture also. Now what you have to do, because you have used 3 sheets, you have clicked 3 pictures. Now you will click on this button, upload button. So just click on upload button. There will be a message that upload the sheet. Once you will click on this message, the sheets are going to be uploaded. So now from here, if you will see, I'm going to click on this sync button. So once you will click on the sync button, you will see that the pictures which you have uploaded, they are going to be there. So this is the sheet which I have clicked. First sheet, then second sheet, then third sheet. So like this, I have selected 3 sheets. So that means like I'm holding 2 cameras. So that's why maybe the picture is not fine, but you have to use mobile phone and you are going to click that image. So it will be very easy for you to just click the proper image. Okay. You have to see that it is properly visible. Whatever it is written, it is properly visible. So if it is fine, then what you have to do, you have to just click on next. So I'm just going to click on next. And again, because this is the second option question, so I'm click on next. It will ask that, have you answered? It is okay. Now what you have to do, you have to just proceed. So once you will proceed, the next question is going to be there. That is a subjective question. So in this subjective question, you will see that again, you will be getting 2 questions. One is the choice question, another one is the main question. So you can answer either of one question from the subjective question. So you may answer the first or you may answer the second question. So again, the procedure is going to be same. Okay, so I'm going to again repeat this procedure so that if anybody doesn't understand the procedure, you can just understand that also. So let us see. I'm just going to open the camera again. Okay. So what you have to do, again, students, you have to see this camera. Okay. So let us just move to home. Now from there, you have to again select test, then take test, and you have to select this option, scan and upload. You're not going to open test because once you click on the open test, then this test will be expired. So you have to just click on scan and upload. Then again, on the yellow button, you have to click scan and upload. It will sync the question on which question you are there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take the pictures. Okay. So let us just see. I'm going to take one picture also. So let's suppose I have just consumed one sheet for this question. So I'm going to just click one, then upload. And once I will click on upload, it will ask me to upload the question. Once I will click on this also. So this means that my file is uploaded. So what you have to do, you have to click on sync now. So whatever the picture you have uploaded, it is going to display on the screen. So like this, you can just click next And next, so you have answered the second section also. Now, let's suppose if you do not know the answer of this question, maybe this question as well as the choice question also, you can directly finish your test also. You can finish from here. If you want to answer the question, you can answer, or you will just click on finish. Here you will get the test summary, because this is the last question. It is going to give you the test summary, and whatever question you have not answered, it is going to you detail also that you have answered how many questions, you have not answered any question. So now you are going to click on yes. So after this, you will see that this test is being completed now. So like this, students, you are going to give your entire examination. So hope you have understood how to upload the sheets and how you can enter in between the exam, how you can give the subjective answer questions. So you have to write down on the sheet and then you have to answer also. Okay. So this particular session is also available on YouTube, because it is going live on the YouTube as well. So students, you can see this session on YouTube as well as the recording is going to be available to you also. So now you can ask questions. If you have questions, you can just write down in the chat box so that we can take your questions as well. So, okay, some of the questions I am getting here. Okay, many of the questions are for the Viva. I'm going to tell you that also. Okay, so if you will see, we have gone through the camera. So, okay, one of the question is there from Rirva. What if I upload 3 sheets and synced? However, I need to delete one photo from that. So you have to delete. See, there is a delete button also. You can delete, but you have to click again the 3 photos, because it is going to sync all the pictures. Okay, you cannot delete individual photo, but you have to again click 3 images and you have to upload that also. Okay, so it is going to sync directly the images. So all questions are need to be written. See, only the questions that are MCQs you have to answer on the interface, and the questions which you are going to write down, the subjective part, they are going to be uploaded. Okay. So in the case of practical examination, students, you will be selecting your day sheet. You will be coming for the class, like it will be on the My Class platform. On the My Class platform, there will be a series of questions asked by the evaluator. He is going to ask you certain questions, which will be from basic to advanced level. And there will be also a execution question also, in which for the practical subject, they may ask you to execute the program and you have to show your output by like while the evaluator is going to give you the presenter rights, and you have to show the output also. So like this, there will be a practical for you. So you must have your laptops with you while you are coming for your examination. The practical part, while you are coming for your practical Viva, it must be on the laptop. It cannot be done on mobile. Okay, because you have to do the execution part also. And do remember, you cannot write all the questions at once and you will be uploading. This is time bound test. Each and every question has an individual time. So once you are giving the subjective type questions, you must see that within the 26 minutes. That's why I'm recommending that you must use 18 minutes to write your answer. After that, 8 minutes for uploading section. So that within this 26-27 minutes, you are going to upload your answer and you have to click next, so that it has to be saved. Failure in saving the answer or the time lapsed, you are going to get 0 for that question. Okay. So whatever the reporting time of the exam will be there, like whatever the exam slot you have chosen, you must report half an hour before the examination, so that you must enter in the examination and you can see all the things. The proctor is going to see you, and the proctor may tell you to just move your camera 360 degrees so that they can see the surroundings also, that no one is there with you and you are not using any unfair mean. Do not switch your screen to any other screen. This interface is not going to allow you. You cannot switch your screen to the other screen. You cannot mirror your screen to the other screen. So this is not allowed. Execution will be, it is going to be done on the compiler. Let's suppose you have a Viva for C language. You must have C in your system. You have to do the execution in your own laptop. So whatever course you are appearing for the exam, for that case, the compiler, the application, the whatever the other necessary things must be needed in that application, you must have those things in your laptop. You have to perform in your laptop, and you have to share your screen only. Okay. So this is how you are going to give your Viva in between the examination. Okay, sir. So one of the question is from Norin. Sir, for the practical, if we are asked to share the screen, then we'll go out of the exam window. See, I'm saying about Viva. I'm not talking about this examination. Okay, I'm talking about the Viva where you have to share your screen while execution. In the case of examination, you're not allowed to show. The proctor is watching you each and everything. Practical, yeah, it will be taken by the proctor, even the individual proctor also. Okay, so he is going to see each and everything, and he may ask you to like if you are moving here and there, or you are not properly watching the camera, so he may ask you. Okay, so Isha, what you want to ask about practical? You may ask. Okay, many of the students have even raised their hands. So Lakshmi Rathor, I'm giving you the rights, Lakshmi. So you want to ask something? You have raised your hand. Yes, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, I have given you the rights. If you want to ask something, you can ask. Okay, maybe Lakshmi is not there. Okay, Poonam Lata. Poonam Lata Sharma. You want to ask something, Poonam? So you can unmute your mic, Poonam. Yes, Poonam.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, actually, sir, I'm from a very backward area and I have like unavailability of network.
Okay.
So can I give my examination from the library, which is like very nearby to me?
See, it must be according to the university guidelines which I have shared with you. Okay, you must adhere the guidelines of the university. There, like wherever you are going to give your examination, it must be a vacant room. All the things must be there, like the adequate availability of light as well as internet facility, and you must be alone in the room. So maybe the library will be not perfect for that. So if you
Okay,
can
sir.
arrange those things, that you have to arrange by yourself. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. So next is Aryan. You want to ask something, Aryan? So I have given you the rights. You can just ask. Yes, Aryan. So Aryan, I think you are not audible. So Ananya, are you there? So I think Aryan, there is some problem with your mic. So Ananya, you want to ask something? Yes, Ananya. Okay. So Garima, Garima, are you there? Yeah, Garima, you want to ask something? Okay. So let us just take some of the questions from chat. Practical will be held by the evaluator. There will be a separate evaluator for you. So there will be like a group of students within that practical. So you are going to start with like you are going to join from the My Class platform. There you will going to give your Viva. You can use both, Ravneet. If you are taking the exam from laptop, the mobile phone can only be used for the uploadation. Rest of the time, the mobile phone is going to be in the off state. Your screen is also in the off state. It must be blank. So once you want to upload, you can just tell the proctor, because your mic is always in the open state, as well as web camera is there. So proctor can watch you as well as listen you. You have to just tell the proctor, I'm like, and take the permission. This I'm going to upload. So interface is very smart. It is going to directly give a message on the proctor screen that you are going to upload the answer. So you have to click on scan and upload, just like what I have told you. Okay. Uh, Okay, Sakshi Sharma, I'm going to give you the access. Just a minute. Yes, Sakshi, you can unmute your mic and ask question. Sakshi Sharma.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
So my question is like my exam time is 12 p.m. So if my reporting time is around 11:30 a.m. So the reporting time, reporting timing is include with the exam timing or like what?
Only when you are going to start test. Once you will start your test and you are within the test screen, what I have shown you, the clock is going to directly start at that time. Okay. So
Okay.
once you will enter the test, there is an individual clock for the question as well as the total duration clock. Okay.
Okay, sir. So yes, sir. And I have one more question. If I'm going to take the exam via my laptop, and if I'm using my mobile phone for the scanning and uploading purpose, so sir,
Mhm.
how I can sync the mobile and laptop, sir?
See, it is directly going to sync that. Okay. So basically,
Okay.
when you have opened the laptop, like the application on the laptop, once you will
Okay.
open the same on the mobile, you have to click on scan and upload, not open test. So once you will click
Okay,
on
sir.
scan and upload, it will automatically sync the question on which question you are.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You
And
not need to save the pictures. You have to just click on camera, click as many pages you have used for your question. Click, like, let's suppose you have used 3 pages. So you have to click thrice. And after that, you have to click on upload.
okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
And sir, from where we will receive the answer sheets for the exam?
You need not to save. It is directly saved once you have clicked the pictures and you have uploaded. You are going to click on
No,
sync
no, sir.
button. Yes.
Blank answer sheet.
Blank answer sheet. See, I am going to give you the PDF also. I am just attaching the PDF as well, and it is also available in the datasheet section. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So you will be getting the access of that also on the datasheet section. But here I am also sharing with you. So everybody can just download this also. Just a minute. I am just going to share it you here also. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sharing the PDF as well. So I think I have shared the PDF with everyone. So you can just download it from here. Else, it is also there on your interface as well. So you cannot connect laptop with additional monitor, Subhan. Okay, Sakshi, I think this much is enough.
Yes, yes, sir. Completely enough,
Okay,
sir. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so some of the questions are there. Let us take from the chat also. So one is cannot write on the back sheet. Yes, you cannot write. I think Saurav has just pasted this many times. Saurav, why I'm saying this, because when you are going to write the question on one side and you are taking printout on the back of that answer sheet, maybe some impression of the other side is going to be there. So there is a difficulty from the proctor also, because you are going to click picture. So maybe at the quality time, it may even disrupt the other text also, and may evaluator cannot see what you are going to write. So why not to just take the printouts separately on every sheet? Okay, so just use the single side of the sheet to write. So students, do remember when you are coming for your examination, for each course, you must have at least 15 to 20 sheets with you, because 3 subjective questions are there. Maximum 4 you can use. So 12 sheets are there. And in between, while you are writing, maybe you are using some sheet. It may be sometimes you have written something wrong, or you want to change that also. So in that particular case, you have additional sheets with you at that time. To avoid any hustle, you must see that you have ample of sheets so that you can write on those sheets as well. So, okay, next, some of the questions are also there. So let us see that also. Okay, one of the doubt is there. I have one doubt. The time in 9 to okay 5, at what time we need to open the test? 9 to 5. Basically, I am saying that the RMC team is available with you. The helpline number is available from 9 to 5 or 9 to 7. Student, if you have exam, somebody may have the exam from 5 to 7. So there is the RMC team which is available. The helpline number which I have shared with you. You can just call upon that number. They are going to guide you for each and everything. Okay, Raj Anand, I'm just going to give you the rights also. Just a minute. So, Raj, you can just talk. I have given you the rights. Yes, Raj.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, how much words are minimum? Like,
No word limit, but only page limit. So, maximum 4 pages you can use. So, you have to adjust according to the space given in between the sheet.
but
Okay.
sir, for best answer, like some minimum limit should be there.
No, not any limit for words. You may use how much words you can use, but 4 pages are there. So in 4 pages, how many words can be there? You can just count that also. Okay.
And sir, what will be asked in mock test?
Mock test is basically just, it's a demo test. So they are going for just giving you the same, just like I have done the mock test. Okay. So any series of question will be there. It is only to get familiar with the interface, nothing else.
Is it mandatory, sir?
It is even mandatory, we can say, because it is for your convenience only, because you can get familiar with the original interface while you are coming for the examination. So to avoid any hustle in between the examination, if you have attempted all the things and you know how the interface will work, even you will be getting less time handling those things in the final examination.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Anubhav, I'm going to give you the rights. Okay, Anubhav, you can talk.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Yeah, good evening.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि हम एग्जाम तो घर पे दे रहे हैं, अब ऑब्वियसली घर पे घर का नॉइज भी होगा, बाहर गाड़ियों की भी शोर होती है,
See,
हमारे फैमिली मेंबर्स भी
I
हैं।
have told you that minimal noise. I know you are giving from your home, but minimal noise will be there. Try to, we can say, uh, have a minimal noise around you so that you can give your examination properly, because it is for your convenience only. Okay. Because you are
ओके
going to
एंड
give your
सेकंड,
examination. So natural voice or any other thing that it is like we cannot say for that also, but from your end, you can just ensure that there must be a minimal noise with that.
ओके सर एंड सेकंड इज कि आपने जैसे फोटो में दिखाया था कि लैपटॉप काफी दूर है और हम पेपर पे लिख रहे हैं, दोनों
Yes.
चीजें विजिबल हैं। इस केस में स्क्रीन थोड़ा सा अगर बड़ा होगा तो ये करना आई थिंक ये ज्यादा पॉसिबल है, बट अगर
Yes.
हमारे, क्योंकि मेरे पास जो डिवाइस है वो छोटा है,
Mhm.
मे बी एक लैपटॉप है छोटा सा, तो हम उस पे लिखेंगे, फेस और पेपर दोनों एक साथ विजुअल कराना इट इज पॉसिबल?
See, I am telling you, if you are going to use your mobile, okay, let's suppose you are using a mobile or a laptop. If you are writing, then when you are writing your subjective question, it must be 2 feet away with you, because once you have read the question, you are going to write down.
Yeah, sure.
So screen, you are not going to use the screen at that time. Okay. So it must be away, and you are writing so that proctor can also see you. We are only ensuring that you are not copying from somewhere. Proctor is there to just check you that you are not cheating from somewhere. So that's why we are
Mhm.
allowing you to just put your camera 2 feet away with you. But when you are using it for the multiple choice question, you can just take it some near, because you are answering from the screen only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so next question, let us take, sir, can we make multiple photocopies of? Yes, you can take multiple copies. That's why I have given you this. So Noreen, you can take the multiple copies and you can use it for answering. That's why I have said that just take printout of this template. You must have 15 to 20 sheets with you for a particular exam. Okay, so that amples of sheets are there. And even students, you can have a blank sheet with you, not this sheet. You can have a blank sheet with you, which you can use for rough purpose. So if you want to do rough work, you can use that also. But the thing is that you must show it to the proctor that I am using it as a rough work. Okay, so that the proctor is aware that you are using it for the rough work. Nothing is written on that. Okay, I can share this answer sheet format again, students. So I think it is available to everybody. The answer sheet PDF I have sent directly in the chat box also. Okay, somebody is saying yes, somebody is saying no. Sakshi Sharma, just see, I have shared it in the chat box. Just a minute. Let me just check. I have shared the PDF, not the link. You have to download the PDF directly. See, Anubhav Pathak, the calculator is only used in type 1 courses. Rest 3 courses which I have told you, EPA 204, EPA 515 and 516, in that case you cannot use them. So in type 2 examination you cannot use. Okay, let me just check. I think I have shared the PDF twice. Mm. Okay, just see if you got the PDF, students. Just check once and tell me. Okay, fine. So somebody is saying yes, somebody is saying no, but I have shared. So you can see it is also available on the date sheet section also. Okay, you can just see that also. So uh, anybody else who want to ask any question, you may ask. So many of the hands have been raised. So Anamika, I'm giving you the rights. If you want to ask, you can ask. I think most of the question have been answered here only, because what I have explained you, maybe most of the questions or your doubt have been cleared in that. So still you have any doubt, you want to ask any question, you have the helpline number, you can just call upon the helpline number. They are going to guide you with each and everything. Yes, you have to write down answer in your own handwriting and then you have to upload that. So I have shown you the entire process. Okay. Okay. Ritika, that you have to see from the, and you have to ask it from the helpline number. I'm not sure about that, and even I'm not the right person to tell you that. Questions basically, Simran, Goraya, you have to see whatever you have learned from within the curriculum. Those questions are there. They are going to ask you from there only, within your syllabus. Okay. Attendance is 75% minimum attendance you need. In case of not working on microphone, or USB microphone can be used, but it is a microphone. Student, one thing more, which is very important, you have to use only the speaker or the mic. So in laptops, we have the inbuilt mic. You cannot use any earphone, any earbuds, handsets, or the headsets like I have weared. No wired sets, no wired earphones. They are not allowed. Okay. So do remember, you can use only the mic which is attached, or we also have a USB mic also. So that must be there and speaker is there. And even if you are using mobile phone, speaker is there and and even the Web camera is also available in that. In the case of laptops, you have the inbuilt mic. So in any case, if the mic is not working, you have to arrange a separate mic for you also. That must be available. Only then you will be allowed, because in environment check, they are not going to allow you even. Okay. So, okay. One question. I have a question regarding the number of pages. Number of pages, it's for every type of course. Rest the type 2 courses, type 1 courses, which are there, in which you have subjective and objective type questions, you need to have you have a page limit of 4 pages maximum, and single page is the minimum limit. Yes, in the case of practical, Simran, you must have the software installed in your laptop only. Let's suppose you're coming for Java. You must have Java in your system. The examiner can ask you to execute the program also. Okay, so like this. Yeah, mock test, you can use the printout also. Okay. So I think most of the questions have been answered in this session. Hope this session have given you the ample of knowledge how you can go for your examination, students. Mock test, yeah. So students, mock test will be on 18th and 19th. Okay, I'm writing in the chat box also. It is 18th and 19th February, and the timing will be from 9 to 4 p.m. In between this time, the link of the mock test will be available on your dashboard. You can just go through the mock test at any time between 9 to 4. Okay. Yeah. In case, Disha, if you skip the exam, you will be going for the reappear, and whatever the time the reappear is going to come for the next semester, then you can give your exams also. You may use the online compilers also, Aziz. Okay. So online compilers are also there. You can use the online compiler to show your answers also, if you do not have any type of compiler available on your laptops. Yeah, this whole session, it is available on YouTube. You can just check that also on LPU Online channel. Okay, Faridis Hassan, what are your doubts? You may ask. I'm giving you the rights. Yeah, Firdaus Hassan, you want to ask?
Yeah, hi sir.
Yes.
Yes, so firstly I wanted to know about the answer sheets. As you told, 4 answer sheets for a single paper or a single question?
I'm talking about single subjective question. You may use 4 sheets.
Okay. So means for 2 questions I can use 8, na?
Yeah, for all the 3 subjective questions, 12 sheets are there. That's why I have told you, just take 15 to 20 sheets with you for per course exam. Because 3 questions are there subjective. So if you are using maximum sheets of 4 for each and every question, then 12 sheets are going to be
Yeah.
consumed. Okay.
And so secondly, the exam timings, my exam timings are from 5 to 7. So if there is a possibilities, means I am at job actually, so sometimes
No, it is not from 5 to 7. It is 9 to 7. I'm talking if somebody have their exam from 5 to 7.
Yeah, my exam means my date sheet is there. I have selected 5 to 7 because I come out of my job at 4:30. So sometimes it can be late, like 5 to 10 minutes. So I can join the test 10 to 15 minutes late, na? Or I have to join
half
before
an hour
5
before
minutes.
you have to join.
Is there any possibility I am joining at 5:15?
That you have to discuss with the RMC team. You can just go through the helpline number, because only they can guide you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, you can. No, yeah, you can use microphone for chat also. You can just ask directly. He's going to listen you. The proctor is going to listen you each and everything at any time. You can just ask directly with the proctor. He can speak with you. Attendance, I am saying, Nikhil, it is 75% minimum. Okay. Do remember this thing. So, okay, I'll share the helpline number again, students. Just a minute. So I have shared the helpline number. You can just save this helpline number also. So I think most of the questions have been answered in this session. Hope this session is knowledgeable to everybody. Any doubts? If you want to ask any question, you may ask. Still, we have a few minutes. Okay, so I am also sharing you the feedback form. Students, just give your valuable feedback in this feedback form. So I'm sharing the link of the feedback form also. Okay, Pragya Bansal, just a minute. Yes, Pragya, you may ask.
Hello.
Yes, Pragya.
Sir, as you earlier said that when we want to scan our sheet, we'll have to click on camera first. So
Yes.
I have the doubt that our camera is already on. So why we are again clicking on the camera?
I am saying while I am giving my exam, let's suppose it is open from the laptop. Okay. So you are uploading it from mobile. In that case, you have to click on, you are going to open firstly my class on the browser. Then you have to come on the test page. There you have to select scan and upload. So in that case, you are going to use the camera option. But if you are giving directly from the mobile, there is a camera button directly. You can just click on, open the camera, click on the camera button. It will open and you can just click on the images and upload directly. Okay. Only in the case where we are using two devices, in that case, you have to use that.
Is it possible we can use only laptop and click the image from that only? Is it possible?
It will not be like possible because laptop web cameras are very less resolution. And how you are going to click the image? You have to select page like this. You cannot
Yeah.
do like this. See, I am taking the image like this. It will not be visible. Okay. So
Okay.
that's why I'm saying that you can use a mobile phone. Okay.
Okay. So if I'm using a mobile phone
Yes.
along with the laptop, so what
Yes.
I'll have to do first on
Uh,
the browser, I'll have to click on the camera. I'll have to open the browser first.
See, all the things have been like I have shown it with the demo. You can just go through this recording also. It is available on YouTube. You can just see once all
Okay.
the procedure I have given directly on that, like how you are going to use the camera, what settings you have to use. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, it will be there. Fine. Feedbacks done. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best, all of you, for your examination. So hope this is valuable session for everybody. So most of the doubts have been cleared and you will be giving your examination hassle free. Okay. So do remember, you have to give your examination by in an honest way and by just following each and every rule and the guidelines of the university. Total marks of practical, I'll tell you. Okay, so one of the question is coming again and again. Marks, basically the practical is for 100 marks. Okay. From 100 marks, 20 marks of an average, like average of the 100 marks will be taken within 20 marks. Okay. So from 20, you are going to get that because 70 marks is for theoretical, 10 marks is your assessment, and 20 marks is for practical examination. In the case of theoretical examination, 30 marks are for CA, the continuous assessment. Okay. So in the case of practical examination, where we have practical subjects, just like language subjects, C language or other languages, in that case, you will be getting Viva will be taken from 100 marks only. The parameters are of 100 marks. But whatever the exam, like you will be getting from 100, average of that will be taken within 20 marks. It is clear? Okay, Fine. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So we shall wind up the session now. And rest, if you have any doubts, I have given you the helpline number. You can just go through the helpline number also. And all the best for your examination. Okay, Raj Anand, I'm not getting your point. Let me just unmute you. Okay, I'll take just last question. So, because Raj is... Okay, Raj, just speak. I'm not getting your point, what you want to ask.
Sir, I talked to a customer care that help desk,
Okay.
but they were saying that they will upload the previous year question papers on LMS portal, but still we didn't get it.
See, the previous year question papers are basically, they are not provided to the students. Okay, so I have to check it from the technical team whether they are going to upload, because we are not providing any type of the questions or any questionnaire. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so that's why it is not being uploaded. So if it is there, like they have told you, I have to confirm that, because I'm not confirmed with that also, and right now I cannot answer that also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody. So hope you will have got the knowledge about each and everything. Yeah, you can check it, Navs 3, I think you can check it from your dashboard only. There you have the percentage of attendance as well. Okay. Yeah, Navneet. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.